EOK International? Oh, good heavens, you've got the wrong number. Well, Roberto. Well, if you're here to see me, I just don't have the time nor the inclination to see you at the moment.
Oh, we seem somewhat poor-tempered today. What bad news, I hope?
No, not at all. It's just I'm a little worried about my little trusty receptionist.
Where is my little sweetheart?
Oh, your little sweetheart isn't here right now.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll wait.
Suit yourself.
Well, what do you know? I'll be a son of a gun. Look. Luke.
How you doing?
Hey, good to see you.
Thanks.
Listen, I want you to meet a friend of mine. This is Pinky Folsom. Luke Spencer.
Nice to meet you, Pinky. Same here, Luke.
Yeah, listen, how about joining us for breakfast?
Well, maybe a cup of coffee.
Oh, sit down.
Sure.
Oh, listen, do me a favor, will you? Tell him why they call you Pinky.
Oh, come on.
No. Look. If I had a rock like that, I might just show it to the whole world.
Now, that is...
Now, come on. Why?
Why the call?
Yeah.
I get it.
He wears it on his pinky.
Hey.
All right.
It was a gift from my wife.
Don't let that woman go.
I know.
Pinky and his wife, they're going to take a little trip down to Nassau, spend a little money, lie in the sun for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'll get the chill out of poor Charles out of your bones, huh?
My wife likes to go.
Yeah, she wants to show off that new wardrobe that he was telling me about. I said, go ahead, you find me another driver and just take off.
How do you like that? That's a nice guy to work for,
Yeah.
Pinky. Hey, I like that jacket. That is real suede, isn't it?
That's my wife for you. She doesn't want me wearing anything but the best.
Go ahead. Delivered package to KW. Who or what is a KW?
Well, hello.
Well, hello, beautiful. Is there something maybe I can help you with? Perhaps like falling in love with me.
You are too much. And I'm warning you, it's going to be much too much for Alex if she comes out here and she catches you behind the desk.
Oh, she won't mind. I might be wrong, of course.
Scrubby, what are you doing behind the desk?
Cleaning up?
Oh, if you're here just to see Laura, I'll have to remind you that we are not running a social club.
No, you're running something entirely different and in code, too. KW. What's a KW, I wonder? Interesting. Everything in code, eh? Bloody good show. Well, Laura, I'll be in touch with you later. Bye, Alex.
So long. Laura, come into the office, please. How could you even think of leaving a note like this around? Now, Kurt Wheeler is doing a very important assignment for me that no one is supposed to know about. He's supposed to stay in seclusion so that no one sees him or knows that he's here.
I'm very, very sorry, Miss Quartermain. I only wrote that note as a reminder to myself to tell you that I delivered the envelope to Kurt Wheeler. I don't think that anyone's going to know who KW is. I certainly wouldn't talk about him. I wouldn't introduce him to anyone, not even my friends. Really, I don't see the harm in it. And it's just initials. No one could ever figure that out.
Laura, did you just see those elevator doors close?
No, I didn't.
Well, I must be imagining things.
What makes you and your wife decide on a place like Nassau?
It's the little lady's favorite spot. We get first-class treatment all the way.
And that is the place for it, isn't it? I mean, the mimosa champagne for breakfast every morning, and that fresh-cut flowers, and all those beautiful bodies laying on the beach everywhere.
It sounds like you've been there, Lou.
Clyde, I read a lot of cheap novels.
Yeah, but that is the life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is the life I would like to lead, pal. Leave? I mean lead.
Well, me too.
I know. No, now, Clyde, wait a minute. This is your employee. This guy... Pinky, let me see that ring again. Do you mind? Now, look. This kind of a rock, pal, if he's got this, cab driving must be where it's at, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Let me tell you. Clyde here has allowed me to consider putting in the business, you know, kind of being a partner. And I'm telling you, if these are the benefits, I can dig it.
Well, with all due respect to this good man here, and he's a top dude to work for.
Sure.
His cabbie business is fine.
Yeah.
But it doesn't give anyone enough bread to pick up something like this. Or to get to Nassau twice a year.
No?
No.
Oh, I get it. The big bucks come from something else.
Hey, now you're clicking.
Moonlighting?
Moonlighting? Yeah, I guess I moonlight. Sure, I moonlight.
It's really that simple, huh?
Of course, it's not that simple. Otherwise, zillions of guys would be doing it. But if you can get in on the first phase of some of these new condominium developments, you can make a real killing.
But Pinky, come on, man. To get in on the first phase, you've got to have the capital.
That's the catch. For most guys, anyway.
Yeah, but not for you, though, huh?
Not for me. Well, I hope I gave you guys some good tips. I've got to get going now.
Oh, no, please. Allow me just for the good tips.
Hey, that's a nice gesture.
Can I ask you one more question before you go?
Shoot.
Listen, now, this moonlighting thing, you know, you don't get the money from hacking. Pinky, where does this money come from?
My capital?
Right.
From the same place I got my ring. From my wife.
Your wife?
She's loaded. I thought everybody knew that. I only hang on to this cabbie gig to keep my self-respect. Man needs self-respect.
Right, can't get enough of that.
You bet. I may be married to a wealthy lady, but everything I earn on this job is mine. Well, I'd like to talk with you guys some more, but I gotta get back to work. Hey, Luke.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Hey, my pleasure.
Yeah, we ought to get together again soon.
Sounds good.
See you, Clyde.
So long, Rockefeller. I'm sorry, kid.
Clyde, as a private detective, you're a great cabbie.
Look, I didn't know. I didn't know that he was a kept man. I didn't know his wife was loaded.
Yeah, apparently she was loaded long before she married him.
Yeah.
Listen, man, forget it. Thank you. I mean, you gave it a good shot, pal. Thanks anyway.
No, wait a minute. Look, we're not through yet. I tell you what, I'll ask around. I'll still see if I can find some guys that are throwing around the kind of loot that you're talking about, you know. Yeah. But I just don't know why the drivers would be taking stuff off the docks.
Clyde, let me give you a lesson in life. The guy you least suspect is a guy I need to talk to. In other words, you don't know who the crooks are, pal, without a scorecard. You don't suspect him a crook, he could just be a crook. That reminds me, I gotta make a phone call. Remember that, all right?